It's just like happy family.
But
But
and I think we
however,
all need to accept that. So
Yeah.
see, no house is perfect.
No,
honestly
and it
speaking.
isn't, you know. And
Even
it's-
the two household, like
Two parent household.
household,
It's not all
No, they're
perfect.
not,
Because
because-
at the end of the day, we're all human beings that are going to argue and fight.
And it's like, guys, humans pretend. Let's not
True.
even like
True.
humans pretend properly. But you're not telling me that Ujo and Sally and their two little munchkins here are not on some guys. We behave today,
Exactly.
and then they go out.
Yeah.
No, of course. It's some
I mean,
instances-
when we're outside, everybody's all smiles.
Yeah,
honey.
you act like your life is good.
Exactly.
Meantime,
But then when we
like-
get home, everybody's in their own room. No one's talking to each other. There's silence. There's silence.
Pure
And then
silence.
these are the people that we envy also online.
Yeah.
We look at their families and think, this is
So
what I want.
perfect.
And you don't understand what you're manifesting into your life. You're manifesting the struggles into your life.
You know, does that remind me of Desmond Scott?
Exactly.
Guys,
we see them online and then we think this
we're
is
thinking,
beautiful.
Wow, they're
And then
having a great time.
what's crazy is that when they separated, everyone's on some, we've always seen this one.
No, I don't
And I'm
like
thinking,
people
you
who
guys
do
are such
that, bro.
liars.
Y'all are liars.
Y'all
They're
are
on some-
fibbing because you
know, we
didn't.
did see him in the back there. Like, he didn't
You
look,
see
and
what
I'm
happened?
He
like,
didn't look. Now everybody's going back to the old videos on some.
yeah, he does seem a little, and I'm like,
No,
this is
I
why I
also
don't.
feel like we can display the positive side of family.
It's not wrong.
But if you're gonna display it online, show us the bad also.
Yeah.
Show us the reality
Because
of what
Ankara,
a
you wanna
family
post
is.
yourself. So,
Does anyone want to be sharing the bad?
But it's only fair.
but then don't. Okay, you can not share the bad, but then
Yes.
don't oversaturate the good.
yeah.
You feel me?
Because
Don't
to
now,
some degree, now you're gonna stop pretending in front of us.
exactly.
It's gonna
Exactly.
be scripted.
Now that's gonna be like your whole family MO. Now
Yeah,
your
but I
child
also feel
can't
like
even
Bringing the
just
camera
be.
into the bedroom is a problem.
I feel like bringing a camera into a baby's child is problematic.
Yeah.
Into a baby child, someone that can't even say yes or no, because now there's so many children online that are living knowing Uguti everywhere I go. What is that breeding? Is that breeding a society that's going to think everything I do has to be scripted and filmed, or will they be able to make their own decisions?
Yeah.
But my question with that, right, is like, is it society or family that determines the type of people we become?
It starts with family.
And then
And then it
society.
extends to
But then
society.
also, society brought that into the family's mind.
Hence why I say it starts with family.
Okay.
Because now, as a parent,
Okay, it does start with family.
you already know this type of society you're in. Now it's up
Exactly.
to you to now
There's-
make
there's
those things different. for
Terrible
your
people
children.
out there, and you're putting your child in front of a
Exactly.
camera. Anything can
Exactly.
happen.
And
Anything.
then now you're gonna
Even
want
your
to be the same
family.
parent that's gonna be on some. No, don't post yourself so much.
True.
But what were you doing?
Exactly.
You know.
Also, don't wear these type of things. If those things are the ones that get views, you taught me
Exactly. You
getting
taught me,
views is
hey, the
important.
the views.
Exactly.
Oh, the
You
views.
taught me that.
Oh.
So now that I'm doing it because I want to do it or the way that I want to do it, it's a
Exactly.
problem.
Oh, I hear that. So essentially, it's a family, then society.
Yeah. Because honestly speaking, our families are our biggest protectors. You know, the people
They're
that
the
come
first
before us,
foundation.
they're
Yeah,
there to
they're
protect us from
literally
the
the
things.
first foundation.
Yeah.
You start off within your family. Everything
But I
you
also
know.
feel like they can show you what you don't want.
They can.
They can show you what you don't want.
Which is up to you to pick what you choose to take and leave behind.
So speaking of that, guys, I'm gonna make us play a game, right? A short, cute game.
Okay.
So we have family patterns and family cycles that are usually passed down to us, right? Or that we see displayed in our household.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna ask you guys a pattern. Then
Okay.
you guys are gonna tell me if this is something you guys are gonna leave behind, or this is something you guys are gonna implement into your families in the far future.
Should we
Okay.
decide
Okay.
to have
Because
them?
Of course.
So the first one is, what happens in this house stays in this house.
Yeah.
It should stay in
Yeah.
the house. What the hell do you mean you're telling the
Yeah.
world our business?
Don't you dare. Wow.
I also hear that
No, you
stays.
can't. Because again,
I'm
now
a
you're just
secret-
feeding the thing we're trying to protect you from.
Exactly.
To now enter the household, and then we're gonna be blaming each other again. No.
Okay. And then staying in unhappy marriages for the children, or tolerating cheating to keep the family together.
None of them.
Honestly speaking, I've never been married.
Yeah. But I will say it needs to be that becomes a self-respect thing, because you can still be a good parent, but from afar. In my opinion, you can still be a good.
Do you think if you do decide to stay, do you think that's a conversation you need to have with your children?
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
I'm deciding to stay for you
That
guys.
is good. Personally, I want to hear other people's comments on this,
Yes,
because that is a
actually.
very, very great. That's a
Guys,
great
just
question.
Tell us down below.
What
Yo,
would you do?
What
if you
would
do
you
decide to stay in a marriage for the children, which is fair, guys? It
Yeah.
is fair to do so.
Yeah.
No one should be blamed or
Yeah.
argued with for that. But then, if you do decide to stay, do you sit down with your children or your family and then say, "This has happened, but I'm staying," or do you just
Bounce.
leave?
Pack your bags and go.
Because in both scenarios, it comes with things.
Because
pros and
I think
cons.
speaking up is a sign of self-respect also.
Yeah.
True.
Like, I'm not gonna let you get away with this and then do it again.
Because what do you mean?
Exactly. Why
Like,
would you even do
were
that? You are an
unfaithful.
entire father.
You broke your promise. It doesn't always have to be fathers though. Women cheat too.
Mm-hmm.
Tough
Hey,
pill
I
to
know that
swallow.
one. Hey, I know that one.
Women cheat too.
Hey, gosh.
And then no financial literacy conversations. So you guys don't talk about money. In the
You
house
have to.
with
You
your
have to.
children.
I feel like talking about
You
money
have
at a young age. There are some parents that I have been seeing though on the TikTok and whatever, right? That actually teach their children how to save up from a young age.
True.
Like they have a
true.
whole banking system of okay.
And I feel like that's so important.
Yeah.
Because even with my life, when I started earning money, I feel like if there were conversations that were had with me prior.
Yeah, you
I
would
would've
be a lot
handled it
more set
differently.
up and handled a
Yes.
lot more things differently. Now
Literally.
we're only learning these things
On
now,
the internet,
and then
saving,
boom,
budgeting.
another terminology comes through, and you're like, how much is this one?
That makes me grateful to hear, because when I think about it, I think of the way that we were raised at home. I think at home my father stapled in us so that savings are very, very important, because you don't know what's coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we went Standard Bank at some point on some, everybody's getting a card, you getting a card, you getting a card, everybody's getting allowance, you getting allowance, everybody's getting this. And then also that teaches us so that having this money is good, honey. It's good, but then also know how much you can use, know how much you can save. Savings, even when I was working, savings were always in the back of my mind. When the pay comes in, you put that money away, and then you see how much you budget, and then you see how much you can spend and how much you have left over. It's always important to have money left over. You can't spend everything, honestly speaking. And on top of that, also, we do have these conversations at home. Yes. Let's sit down now. How much are we paying for electricity? How much are we paying for water? And then we run it down, and then we see also how much is left, so that at the end of the day, no one can say, oh, but you guys, you don't want to give me this and you don't want to give me that. Everybody needs to understand that in a household, in as much as they are contributing financially, your contribution is to sit there and understand how much work it takes for them to do what they're doing. So it's very important to have these conversations.
Somebody loses a job, even having that conversation of now our finances are different.
Yes.
Let's say if we could afford to get McDonald's twice a month, now we can get McDonald's once a month.
Oh, we can't even get it anymore. And you have to understand, it's a tough pill to swallow.
My question is now, does it just need to be a conversation, or do parents actively now need to put it into practice that children
practice? Because now you can't teach us one thing and then you don't continue to do it or do something else.
No, because from my experience, like my parents have only started being comfortable talking about money.
Okay.
I feel like in most black households, money is not a conversation that we're having.
No, they don't, because
what's the shame behind it, though?
I don't know what the shame is.
Because there's some form of shame, isn't there?
Yeah, I feel like there is in a way, but I obviously don't want to go into it.
I don't want to say black. I just want to say African. Do you think as Africans we don't acknowledge enough how much struggle there has been and how much we've had to climb out of it? So that's why we don't have these conversations. Like, it's okay to say I don't have enough.
In some cases, which is understandable, right?
Yeah.
My father's told me, dude, it's because I don't want you worrying about the boat
Okay.
sinking or
Okay.
anything happening.
Okay.
But now then it's become, up to me to be like, dog, I don't care if the boat sinks.
Yeah.
I
I want
trust you,
to, yeah.
and I want to know what is going on, so
Yeah.
that in any way,
can
at
be
some
better
points,
prepared.
I can be better prepared to know that, okay, this month, yeah, it's chai.
Yeah.
Now I can go to
But
the
it also
siblings
teaches you
and
to allow those things to happen also.
no, yeah, it's hence why I've been put in situations where I'm not afraid to be in debt because I know how
Okay.
to handle it now. I
Okay.
know how to get
Okay.
myself out of it, and
Yeah.
I know what needs to be done or who I need to speak to
Yeah.
So
or
that's
where
a
I need to
cycle
go.
we changing.
We need to
Basic,
break.
yeah, it needs to be broken properly.
We are changing.
Even I think even in relationships, these conversations need to be had.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
there's so much expectations from one person to the other, but then also you can't fault this person for having, I guess, that expectation, which
Yeah.
is wrong to have an expectation. But then you can't fault them if they don't understand your financial means.
Yeah, if I don't know where you're at, then how am I supposed
Now
to
that I'm
know?
asking you for a bag, I don't know how. Like, I don't know that you don't have money. You didn't tell
Exactly.
me.
You need to
Exactly.
speak.
Exactly.
You need to tell me.
Speak. And there's no shame in not having.
True.
No,
true.
there
The
isn't.
money will come. The money
Pray
will
to the
come.
Lord. Pray for your rags.
Yeah.
Pray for your rags.
And then the next one is policing women's bodies and clothing. Like, you know how we were taught with vala.
Mm-hmm.
And then these days the internet is teaching us to vula.
I mean, certain songs are promoting that heavily, hey?
So what are we going to tell our households? I think
I can
whatever
only
you're
speak
comfortable
from
in.
a man's perspective.
Let's
really.
hear it
Okay.
actually from a man's
So
perspective.
I feel as if it needs to be so if I had to have a daughter, right, I want her to understand that you can wear whatever you want. I am
Okay.
not shaming you for that, really. But there's a way you present yourself.
Okay.
And there's a way that people now perceive you.
Yeah.
because of
minute
how
you
you
step out.
present
Yeah.
yourself.
For instance, my girlfriend the one time, she was gonna go out with her friends and she like wore this other top and I was like, dude, don't wear that. Like I can basically see,
Yeah.
down your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Please change.
Okay.
And she was adamant. She was like, "Oh, but it looks nice." And I'm like, "I know it looks nice. It looks perfect
And
on
then
you.
there's,
I'm not
there's
saying
some
it looks
people
wrong."
that will take that the wrong way. And think
Yeah,
they've been
some people take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
All I said was, "Listen."
I like how you said please change.
yeah, I said, "Listen.
You did
It
the
looks
mind.
great on you, right? And I love it, right? Maybe for when I'm there,
Yeah.
but because I'm not there, and for my
You know
own
how they act.
security, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? For me to know, okay, no one's gonna try something because of
Yeah.
how you're dressed. Please change.
Yeah.
If you don't, then please understand that it's going to upset me,
True.
right? As I said that and communicated nicely that how it's gonna make me feel now if you do that. Now it's up to you. If you wear it, you're the one in the wrong now because I communicated to you that, hey, there's nothing wrong with what
Yeah.
it is. It's where you're going with
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. And only a man knows how other men act.
No, and that's the thing. It's realizing that that Michael B. Jordan like quote where he's like, some mothers raise their men to be gentlemen. They're
True,
not
true,
all
true,
trying to
true,
flirt
true.
with you.
Yeah.
I take that and I also say
Okay.
that is true. There are
Okay.
men that are just pure gentlemen,
Yeah.
but there are still men that are not gentlemen.
Okay.
We're still dealing with
A lot of perks.
I think for me,
Exactly.
my community
Perverts.
taught me how to dress more than anything.
Yeah.
Because I come from with my family, we were raised esontweni.
Yes.
Church is such a big thing where I come from. Big. So then, obviously, when you go to church, the women wear skirts, they wear dresses. As a woman, I was
They
going
stay
to
dignified.
What I'm wearing today is unacceptable over
Yeah.
there. But then you wear your skirt, you wear your dress, and then because that's the way I came up, I see that reflects more and more
Yeah.
in the way I'm growing up. Ukuthi. But there's something about this that makes me feel like when I leave the house dressed like this, I do feel a lot more respected. The people that
Yeah.
do approach me
Yeah.
I don't have people coming up to me on some, hi Han, what are these terms? Han or mommy
They
or
come to you. They even
I
address you
cringe.
respectfully.
they
as
address
well.
you with respect. They
Yeah.
address you appropriately, even when they ask for your name. And the minute you say no, thank you, fine, they
Like,
leave.
yeah, exactly.
But then it is a choice at the end of the day how we decide
Yeah.
to dress. It is up to you what you want to show the world, and at the end of the day, it is your body.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it's fun, it's fine. But then we can see that you have.
Yeah.
We can already see
I
that
don't.
you
Hey, I
have.
don't want to see your
We
valance,
don't need
man.
to. We can. It's
It's
there.
there, guys.
You don't need to promote it.
Don't
It's
put it on
promoting
display.
itself.
I don't wanna.
Exactly. You don't need to. It's so beautiful when
Yeah.
a woman can dress
In a
appropriately.
dignified-
Yeah, if you think
Beautiful way.
about it, in the medieval times,
Yeah,
queens were covered up.
they were. Yet they were still taken. Men were
Queens,
still
queens
charmed.
were proper covered from head to toe. The most you'd
With
see.
dresses this big,
Exactly,
even.
that's the thing. And
So
now
how
underneath
did
the
we get
dress
from dresses
is
this
still
big
this other one, and-
something this
and
big?
now people are out here wearing strings.
Size of a belt.
There was a corset. There was a belt. There was a.
There was a head. There was a wig for your wig.
But guys, all we are saying is whatever works for you,
It
as
does.
long as you're comfortable,
Yeah.
that is beautiful.
Feel free, honestly speaking.
Feel free.
Honestly.
The last one is oversharing personal business with extended relatives because they family.
No, I don't
No.
want.
Our family is our family.
So let's say I tell my mother, "Oh, I got this job." Then mama me asasi phone, asi the whole
That is a
phakathi.
conversation that we have had to staple at home because I literally had to say I am not comfortable
with you
Don't-
guys sharing my business.
with my business. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, please do not share anything that I have not said to someone personally.
True.
It is up to me to share this information. And if I don't want to, just because they're family also, if I don't want to share it, that's for me. You don't understand the way my father explained it to me is that, you know what, as my child, if I want to share with the world how proud I am of you, please allow me to do so. Yeah, well, it is fair when I hear it like that. But then also, just
Oh, I love how your dad is present. Like
Oh,
it's so
thanks.
rare to hear stories where the father is there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So shout out to
we're
your
exposed
dad.
to a lot of
Yeah.
dash. Your
you know,
bad,
you know
your
what the
dad is
crazy
this.
thing,
Your
you know what the
father's
crazy
that.
thing is that had I been sitting here maybe and saying, "Oh, my mom said," was I gonna get the same shout outs? Because
is
or do
very
we
true.
expect mothers to always be present?
Yeah.
So do I have to clap and say my father's present, or is that his duty really to be present?
It is his duty to be present. I just
But because
wanna-
we're just not used to it.
Yes.
No,
Like-
but it's like the duty of a parent is the same in both senses. in my
Exactly.
opinion.
So if we're gonna
Especially
sit and
off
clap
the
for
rip.
fathers, let's clap out loud for
For the
mothers,
mothers
because they
as
be
well.
doing that thing for the grandmothers, for the aunts.
For me, I
Yeah.
feel personally, ne,
Yes.
I think that we should clap for both of them
Mm-hmm.
at the same level. wabo.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the present
But-
parents. Yeah.
But I'm saying but
Okay.
having a father, ne,
Yeah.
that's present.
Yeah.
It's already like you are
Okay,
part
so-
of the 1% or the few
Bizarre.
that have it.
Actually, there's
So
a
you
percentage,
need
guys.
to
It is
No,
the 4%.
4%.
Yeah.
Imagine 4%,
Out of what?
and you already have yours.
100. Because there's 4% of children that live with their fathers only. There's 42% that live with their mothers only. There's 21.3% that live with neither parents. So you can only imagine. And then there's... Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. And then there's 32.7 that live with both parents. And this was recorded by the Department of South Africa in 2019.
Guys, those are
You
bad.
That's
see why
just
you
now.
you see why you have to appreciate your
Yeah.
father more. Yeah.
Because they be
So
running.
shout out-
No one runs faster than a man. There's no cheater in the world that can
no
run.
facts.
There's no cheater in the world that can beat a man
Facts.
when it comes to running.
Facts. Yeah.
But guys, we need to change this. We
How
need to
so,
be better.
though?
We need to speak life into the men in our lives. We need to change our languages. Our
No,
tone.
man. There's something within them that they're ignoring. I don't think it's up to the world to change them. There's something that they're ignoring.
You know, I was speaking to a friend, right? And he was telling me that the problems with men start with women.
Isn't that every man's excuse?
No,
Isn't that
like,
every man's
hear me
excuse,
out.
guys?
Do you guys think the problems we have with men start with women?
I think it's two sides of the same coin,
Okay.
in my opinion. So women have an impact on how a man is built and shaped. You feel me?
A huge
A
impact.
very huge impact. Like again, for instance, I wouldn't have been the type of person that I am today if it wasn't for my older sister, because she raised me to be right.
Shout out to her.
You know what I mean? But then again, same time, it's also recognizing as a man there are certain things that, or there's a certain path that you need to go on to be, number one, respected, two, stay out of trouble, and then three, actually get to a point where you can be relied upon, you know. And I think for most women, it's that, like, you know, just to be able to rely on a man not to do something or to do something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now we're past that. Now it's more of a, from the men's side, they feel, you know, what's the word? It's almost
Pressure.
like an, yeah, you know, there's an over amount of pressure that we're being placed upon.
Not
And then
sending on my bank.
and then like
But I like
we're
a nice
also
manly bag.
we're also no, and I'm not saying like the pressure's wrong, you know. It
Yeah.
needs to be there because at the end of the day, that's what builds
Pushes you
your character
guys,
as
yeah.
a man, you know. We're biologically, we
Yeah.
want to be in situations where we can prove ourselves
Yeah.
above the rest, you know. But
Yeah.
it doesn't also help when now from someone who's supposed to be encouraging us
Okay.
is now
It's
making
breaking
it an expectation now.
Okay.
Now you've lost the value of
Yeah.
how hard I'm trying.
Do
And
you
now
make-
you're more
receive-
focused on like,
Do you think you guys get a lot of pressure from like let's say in a household? Do you think the pressure lands on you guys mostly?
yeah.
Not only financially.
No, not like in terms of like in most cases of simply just organizing or planning
Yeah.
or like conversations
Okay.
or even as far as addressing problems
Yeah.
as well. It's always up to
The
the
man.
guy needs to now
Okay.
sit everyone
And
down
make
and
Which
be
is,
like,
does
guys,
that
let's-
become a little too much
it
for you
becomes
guys?
a lot because there's some instances where it has nothing to do with you. Now
Okay.
you're
Which
it's up
is
to
which
you
is
to
fair
solve
for you
other
to say
people's
because in as
problems.
much as we expect you guys to lead, ne, also we can take lead in certain things.
And you know, that's the part of like there are some women that I really do appreciate in that aspect that are
Okay.
willing to want to be like, yo, let me help you.
Yeah.
And like, you know, just take some
Yeah.
of the
It's
stress
not all
off
up
of
to
it.
you.
It's
I'm
not
also
all
here.
up to you,
Let me
you
show
know.
my presence.
And
Yeah.
in that instance, you're also not like, you know, dehumanizing him as a
Yeah.
man as
Yeah.
well. You're more so emasculating him.
And you're speaking
Because
life.
exactly, because now he gets to be like, I have a woman that wants to help me.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
You see why I'm
You
saying
always
we
hear
must
that like
speak
I'm that
life?
guy when he says something about his lady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And other cases, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Me, I like being put into pressure,
Okay.
especially considering because when I get out of it, you're
Yeah.
gonna look at me more manlier than
True.
I was before I was
True.
in it. You know, and with that comes value now.
Okay.
Because if you value me for what I did, now that makes me feel like okay, I want to do more for you, so
Yeah.
I can get that from you.
But then a positive kind of pressure.
Yeah,
Because there's
positive.
also very negative, like if you don't do it, I'll leave you. Yeah.
I tend to agree with him
Yeah.
when he says he loves pressure. Men
Yeah.
love pressure.
Okay.
So for me, I think it's a thing of we live in a world where we're competing as men,
Yeah.
but we're not competing only as men. We're also competing with women.
Okay.
So I think that's where the clash becomes.
Yeah.
You compete outside of your house, and then when you
You're
get into
competing
home,
inside
you're
the house.
competing
Okay, I
again.
can understand
So
that.
I feel like that's where the disconnect happens.
Okay.
That's where like we're having like the separate. It's
Yeah.
because now I don't have value. A
Yeah.
woman can give birth to a kid. That gives a lot of value. Like you can give birth, you have kids.
Yeah.
You see, for a man to have that value, they need to prove themselves. They need to work more.
Financially, mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but now we live in a society where a man and a woman can make the same money, the same amount of money. And for the guy, where's the value in that? Like he doesn't feel valuable enough because you can do what I can do.
So now you.
So
we
what's the difference?
competing
We
even
compete.
in the house.
So
You
so
see.
what
Anonymous
What-
responses from
okay, what is it that you guys need that maybe you feel like we're not really seeing?
They want
or
to feel like they
giving?
need us, right?
Oh, we need
wanna
you.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what we need.
Okay.
We
You
need
wanna
to feel
feel-
like we are needed. You
Recognized
see,
for your efforts,
yeah,
appreciated for what you're
yeah.
doing.
For instance, okay.
And I don't want anybody in these comments or watching this to think, oh my gosh, pick me, pick me, pick me.
it's
This is
actually
not a pick me
it's not a pick me
conversation.
situation because at the end of the day, and everyone can agree with this,
Yeah.
and everyone can attest, you want to be able to have that perk of saying, I have one person
Yeah.
who loves me wholeheartedly,
Who appreciates
for
me.
everything and everything that I am, right? And is willing to now go through,
With
life as hard as it is with me. And all it takes from your end of the bargain as a
Yeah.
woman is, let me just support him.
Okay.
And then, because there's nothing wrong with me wanting to give you everything. There's nothing
Okay.
wrong with
There
that.
isn't
And there's nothing
actually,
wrong
yeah.
with you wanting everything from me. But it's how
You
you
need the
want it
support
from me.
also.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then again, also that support aspect of it, because it's like he was saying, I don't want to go fight the whole world out there.
And then you come back at
And
home
then I
fight.
come back
Yeah.
and you have a problem with
Fighting.
something, and I'm like, dude, I just fought tooth and nail out there so we could carry on living and being happy together now, and you're still bringing it back into here.
Yeah.
So
Nah, I
guys,
don't like this environment.
I also feel like in order for us to break generational curses, we need to change the way we view and see things.
Yeah.
Starting with how we view like problems at home.
Can I ask you guys a crazy question?
Yeah.
Do you think dual income or non-binary parenting can disrupt gender roles?
Can.
Ooh.
Because then like, I think dual income some people make it about ego now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the non-binary parenting?
Hey, it's tough because I'm a man of Christ.
Hey.
I look at it from a perspective of like the Lord said, man, woman,
Woman.
you know. It's not that I haven't been exposed to like having some
Okay.
friends that have a non-binary
Yeah.
parent in the household and stuff, like, and generally they work, you know, sometimes even better than
Do you think that will
most standard
shift
ones.
our cultures?
I feel like it shouldn't,
Yeah.
but it should also not be ridiculed the
Okay.
way that it is, because again, they are good people,
Okay.
you know.
Do you think as Africans oh my gosh. Do you think as Africans culture is changing? Like a lot or
A lot. Rapidly.
rapidly? But then what
Yeah,
will
a
we
lot
become?
more things are being
Because-
accepted.
Because we take pride in
Yeah.
who we are.
Yeah.
I personally think like culture has always been changing.
Okay. But do you think
know,
it's changing for the good?
I don't know. It changes.
What are you?
Okay, me, I'm Sotho.
You are?
So
Tswana Pedi?
Zulu.
Honey, I'm Zulu all the way.
I'm so dead.
All the way. Whatever they say about Zulus, no man gayisho asinsabi. No man gayisho. If you have a problem with my Zulu man, you have a problem with me. We'll sort it out together.
Manje, okay, for me anyway, right?
Yeah.
Since we live in such a very like cultured country, man, I agree with him in terms of like the entitlement though for some Zulu men.
Okay.
Because, like, for example, my Uber today,
Okay.
I was like, "Good morning, sir," because that's usually how I greet.
What's
I
a
greet
sawubona?
Sawubona. I'm like,
You expect me to know?
I'm not,
cool.
and even though I know Zulu, I'm not gonna reply to you in Zulu
Okay.
because now, when was it established that needs to be the norm? Every
Like
black
Zulus,
person knows Zulu
okay.
now. And it's like, can we not interact and like see, okay, where can we meet in the
In
middle?
between.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, as Zulus, I think vele it's not leyo nto leyo to like press the matter, to know my language better than I know yours. But like I said, asinsabi.
But I think
Let's
tradition-
hana bene, so let's have it. So asinsabi.
Let's go.
I think the Zulu women are cool. I won't lie, Zulu women are cool. But when
glad.
it comes to guys are not pleasant. They too aggressive for us.
Really?
They're too aggressive. They always feel like they own
But they do have
something.
aggression. We can't,
Even
we
those
can't
ones you
dispute.
think that they are not like that. They
Oh, no
have
lag.
it subtle. They have it though.
Okay. Okay.
the ego is there to want to now, again, now that comes back to that manly instinct of,
Yeah.
I need to prove, I need to like establish
Okay.
myself amongst
Okay.
these men that I am not to be played with.
The pressure.
You know, again, it's more and more
Honestly,
and
I
more
can't, I
and
can't
more
speak
pressure.
onto it because I don't know how dynamics with men and different cultural backgrounds.
And again, it is
play.
different dynamics because
Yeah.
there are some Zulu guys where I'm like, you're a great guy, like
Yeah.
you are amazing, bro. You know what I mean? But then others that honestly make it difficult.
Really?
They really do make it like. It's
Like they
hard
want to be
for
the
me-
alpha of the group.
It's hard for me to want to understand you now because of how difficult you're making
Yeah.
it. Like I can provide a solution to your idea, and my solution could be like benefiting you tenfold.
But you're not
But
gonna
because
see
you want to stick on
Yeah.
your thing and make it your idea,
Yeah.
then now things. And then I'm like, I guess you don't want my opinion.
But
It's
I
okay.
feel like culture is changing.
it. Oh, it is changing. It definitely, yeah.
Because can you slaughter a cow?
Can you
Yes,
slaughter a cow?
I can.
Really?
You can.
You can slaughter a cow?
Yeah,
Can
I
you slaughter a cow?
Can you slaughter a cow?
Can you slaughter a cow?
I
Aye,
won't
aye,
lie to you.
aye, aye.
I can't, ne?
Yeah.
But
But
I can try. I can try. I
Okay.
can look for a way. Maybe YouTube and
you
check.
can slaughter a cow.
Hey,
But you can
ChatGPT.
you can pay someone to slaughter a cow. It's still fine
Nah, I
as long as
wouldn't
we
do
eat.
that. For my ego is bad. I wouldn't do that.
You
I'll
wouldn't?
try to do it.
So guys,
What
before
is
we
up with
close
men?
off,
It's not what is up with men. Again, it's just a societal thing that is
Okay.
expected of the man to know how to slaughter ungo. How the women
What's
are
expected
inside
from women?
to be inside cooking. And you see, you're gonna be like that
I'll
to be
just
like,
make salads.
yeah, you know what I mean. But then again, like, now I can't come to you. As imagine now I'm your dude, and I'm like, babe, here's a knife. Please go.
Slaughter a cow.
Yeah,
I'll
you're gonna
slaughter
you're gonna
it.
look at me and be
I'll
like,
climb on top of it.
yeah, you're gonna look at me and be like, how, babes?
That's your
whoa,
that's
whoa,
you
whoa,
right
whoa.
there.
You dude.
Okay. No, I'll say that. So good see that's your place. Obviously, I'll go make you a salad while you're slaughtering it.
You know, and it's not even like I'm now forcing you to be like, go make me a salad. You know, it's just like, okay, in the meantime, while I'm doing what is
This,
expected of me as
do
the man,
that.
of course, now you're in your head, how it's gonna work is, okay, afterwards, maybe he'll want water, maybe he'll want a snack
Yeah.
or something. Okay, let me go get a class, the coaching
true,
or
true.
what. You know, and now that makes it easier to coexist. You know,
Okay.
because everyone understands
Their role.
this is our role, this is how we're viewed, this is how we appreciate it, this is
Yeah.
how we're valued.
The world is
Angizange akhuluma
changing.
ngesiZulu.
Yeah,
I'm joking, I'm joking.
So guys, before we close off, right? Can we play? So I'm gonna give you guys a scenario, né?
Okay.
And then you guys are gonna tell me who you think is wrong.
okay. Do you mind if I grab two there? Actually,
Sure.
Yeah, grab.
I've never tried these.
You can actually keep this back. We'll
Really?
from this one.
Okay. Let me
Yeah.
try.
So the first scenario is the cousin exposes an uncle for inappropriate behavior from years ago. The
Who?
family pressures her to stay quiet to
Oh.
protect the family name. Who is wrong? The cousin
The family.
or the family?
The family's
The
wrong.
family.
The
Because
family?
his dirty little fingers are going up everywhere. Why should we keep quiet about it? But I understand protecting the family from, well, everybody else. Because at the end of the day, it's the entire family that's going to be brought to shame. Not just this one person.
True. It's also, I feel like we shouldn't, I feel like the family sometimes encourages rape and
Yeah.
abuse and all of this because if we say
Molestation, all
let's
of
keep it a
it.
secret,
Yeah.
but I also feel like it's not easy to open up about such things. So I.
But
feel
then
like
that
for her
discussion
to
can be
open up-
had within the family. Ukuthi wena
Yeah,
we're
it
pointing
is,
you
it's a
out.
more interior thing than
Yeah.
anything
We
else.
no, we don't need to expose to
Yeah.
everyone.
This one says the daughter refuses an arranged introduction to a suitable man
What
because she wants to date freely. Her parents say she's abandoning culture. What's the problem? The daughter or the tradition? So you know how in
Yeah.
most cultures you
Yes, they do that at my
and
church.
they do.
really
Yeah, like you can say no but 3 times, but good number 4, I mean you gotta say yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do it now, but then they used to do it just to encourage marriage and family building and things like that. Yeah.
Oh.
What is now it becomes about what suitable is. Because in some cases suitable is I've known this person and I've gotten to know them. Now it's okay, they arranged it. But in other cases suitable is how much money? Okay.
Yes,
What's the
Definitely.
status? Okay. Do they have this many cows or okay,
His
cool.
surname, family
Yeah,
background.
surname, background. Okay, cool. Are we gonna get something after the wedding? Okay. Yeah. Then for some people that is suitable, but it may not be suitable for the woman because again now you don't know this guy from tooth and
Leave
nail.
people's children to marry who they want to marry. Because now when they're unhappy, what's gonna happen?
Exactly. Like if you can genuinely see like Lumnunt is his problem, then step in and be like,
no.
sis,
No more.
no, we're not doing
Cut
that.
it out. Okay, this one says the eldest daughter gets a high-paying job and moves to a better area. She stops sending money home because she wants to save for her own house. The family calls her selfish
Ah.
and ungrateful. What's the problem? The daughter, the parents, or the expectation?
The expectations and the parents.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why can't I have my own freedom and do what I want to do with my money?
I know this because this is literally my older sister.
Really?
Like,
Does she get those expectations?
She's been getting those expectations.
What? Is she not tired?
She is, to the point where, like, even now, one of the ideas for apartments now, my father was like, oh yeah, you go move in with her for a little bit and then we'll both get you on. And in my head, I was like, Chief, you already put her probably through like 5 to 7 years of high school experience of dealing with me and my brother.
Yeah.
One person alone, y'all just send money. Now you wanna,
and at the end of the day, she's your sister,
exactly,
not your mother.
She needs that freedom as well. She needs to be able to.
Does she have her own children?
Nah.
She's busy raising you guys.
Exactly. She was busy raising us.
Which is not
she couldn't
fair.
even live, you know. Yeah. Hence why right now, she doesn't have a children. I don't know about a partner, but like she's just living and experiencing her own life. And I love it for her because I'm like, dude, you deserve this.
You waited so long.
Yeah, exactly. You waited for us when you could have been that entitled person to be like, no, I'm not doing this.
But guys, I also feel like it axes ukuthi mina, ne, for me to do well in life while the people at home suffer.
I understand helping out, but then it can't be expected from you.
Yeah.
Also, is it really your fault though? Because it's not.
I should want to help out of my own fruition.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you can't or you don't, guys, let's not fault people. Let's really not fault them. And this whole idea of black tax, cancel now.
No, black tax is
cancel now.
Real.
Because it's really not fair. Honestly speaking, you can't be trying your best to make something out of yourself, and then now the entire community is riding on your back.
But I also just feel like as Abantabamnyama, we should have this thing of when I rise, I should take everybody with me.
And you try to, but then now it's the expectations.
Anonymous.
For me, the black tax, I don't see it as a bad thing. It depends on how the approach is.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I grew up on black tax.
Okay.
You see, my whole family, no one was working. My sister, she was the one taking care of us.
These sisters be doing things.
And then now, she gave us an opportunity to be able to do better for ourselves. If she was like, no, black tax, what? Where would I be? I wouldn't be here shooting you guys.
I hear you.
I wouldn't be forward. So I feel like black tax is something that when you give it out, you have to give it out with
from the heart, which is what you were saying.
If ever you're doing it, you're doing it for the best. Well, you're not doing it because it's something that you
have to.
Or forced to. Well. So I feel like it's a good thing to give out black tax, but sometimes it depends who. Because you can't be giving everyone. There are some family members who are crazy.
I hear you.
Well.
Nanguno Maria. Solomon, Abdul. No, man.
All right. So, in closing, please like,
comment,
share, comment,
subscribe, baby.
And do a good thing proper.
Before we finish, wait a minute. Okay, we've had 2 anonymouses in the room with us. Anonymous number 1, would you like to show our viewers or share with our viewers who you are?
As of currently, no.
Okay, that's all. A no is a no.
Yeah.
Anonymous number 2, you're not in.
Anonymous number 2, do you want to reveal yourself?
Oh my God, I'm shy.
My God.
I'm kidding.
Okay, we respect that.
I don't think it's the right time.
All right.
When the time is right, you'll see me.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
See you guys next time.